When the Hard Rock Park wanted to elevate their entertainment, they chose a high flyer. Meet her, coming up next on Carolina People. Good morning. Welcome to Carolina People. This morning we're at the Ice House Theater in the cool country area of the Hard Rock Park. We're focused on the park's entertainment, and we're visiting with its director of entertainment, Kristin Andre. Good morning, Kristin.
Good morning.
How exciting to get in here. Just yesterday morning, Stephen Good and I were sitting in these same seats, and you had performers right here behind us getting ready for one of the shows later today during sound check.
Yes, we did. Yesterday was our opening of sound check. At 4 o'clock we opened up. We had 2 shows here in this venue.
Right.
And this venue is actually the home of the show Country on the Rocks.
Yes, Country on the Rocks. Look at that right behind us. It looks like never seen anything like it. What a creative logo there.
Thank you.
Yeah. This place is incredible. And of course, even if folks never left cool country, they'd still have a thrill. It would be almost an amusement park in and of itself, but there's so much more to the Hard Rock Park.
Absolutely. We have several different areas in our park, 6 actually.
Right.
We have our all-access front entry plaza,
Right.
which we have our Amped coffee shop. We have all-access merchandise in there, as well as I Want Candy for all those kids who want to get their candy.
Yeah, that's right. Fired up early on.
Absolutely. And then we have our VIP PV lounge, which is upstairs of our Whammy bar.
Wow.
And if you look as you enter, you'll see that we have a guitar plaza, and there's a guitar kind of built into the ground there.
Right. I saw that last night.
Yes,
during the sneak peek.
Yes. And then if you walk in and you turn to your right, that's when you'll head into Cool Country, which is where we're sitting right now.
Right. We
We have all kinds of rides. You know, the park was really designed to keep the family together. So there's stuff for smaller children, teenagers, adults, to do in one area, so they don't really have to split up and they can stay together.
Right.
We have our Mud and Monsters ride. We have just the Swingin', which is kind of an old takeoff of the swinging rides, but it's built as a kind of southern porch swings.
Right. Oh yeah.
And then
of
course we have this large, beautiful venue here,
which is incredible,
where we house our Country on the Ice, which is it's an ice skating show. It's kind of a variety show, and we have pair skaters, we have solo skaters, we have ensemble numbers, and also special effects. So you'll get
They're
to see
also performing tonight and all throughout the sound check, and they're going to be performing, is it twice daily just during the sound check?
Well, it depends on attendance.
Right.
Right now, we can do up to 3 during the time period of 4 to 10.
Right.
When we are open from 10 to 10, we will go up to 8 shows, depending upon attendance, of course. But we want to make sure that all of our guests have the opportunity to see these shows, because they're really, really awesome shows. We actually have some special effects in this one that'll...
Do you really?
Yeah, that will really surprise the audience.
Wow, that is tremendous.
Yeah.
Just yesterday, again, as a matter of fact, halfway through our interview, some ice came up on me as they were right here flipping around right behind us.
Right,
It's incredible, even rehearsals. To think, if I was just here watching a rehearsal, it would be worth the entire package, but to see the light and sound and everything,
absolutely.
amazing.
We have a wonderful technical department here that is going to do amazing things with all of our lights and sound and everything that this theater has to offer.
Absolutely. Kristin, if a viewer needs to get off to work now or get family off to school, is there you all have a website, and I think even, is it the 236 Rock phone number?
Yeah, we have our hardrockpark.com website, which has a lot of up-to-date information if you'd like to check that out.
Oh yeah, great frequently asked questions, maps, tons of info, and of course, particularly the great layout of the entire park. I think even you scroll your mouse over it, things pop out. A very interactive map there.
Yeah, if you continue past Cool Country, you would move on to Born in the USA, which is where our live amphitheater is. And that's going to house our grand opening headliner act, the Eagles.
Yes, the Eagles, June 2, on that Monday, June 2nd.
Yes, and of course Moody Blues the following day.
Right.
So that's going to be very exciting.
Wow.
We also have several other headliners that will be in throughout May, like Kid Rock.
Kid Rock will be here?
Yes.
You're kidding.
Yes,
Now Stephen left that off yesterday.
I know. We're very excited. So there's a lot to do in Born in the USA. We also have our Kids Rock State Park in there. which is a real fun, interactive play area, which is beneath Slippery When Wet, which is a roller coaster where you can dump water on the people below you, but the people below you can shoot water up at you. So,
oh, gosh.
Yeah.
So folks are getting wet. I think some folks were getting wet just yesterday. That's right.
Yeah.
Probably later on today.
And then for our smaller kids, the your kind of first roller coaster, we have Shake, Rattle, and Roller Coaster, which is just next to Slippery When Wet, and that's also in Born in the USA.
All in Born in the USA.
Yeah, and you have a opportunity to get a photo on that ride. So parents who are watching their kids take their first roller coaster can really keep the memory alive.
Now, within each of the areas, different music's playing in each of the 6 areas here. I mean, are there loudspeakers going? Are there speakers in the bushes?
Yeah, we have several speakers. I think around 360. I'm not exactly sure. We have a lot of PV speakers around the park that will be playing music according to the area that you're in.
Sure. So not a lot of overlap. There's not one song that covers the entire park.
No.
It's a little tough to do that in the British Invasion or in Cool Country.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So Born in the USA, is that the end of the park?
No, you keep walking around
more.
and you're going to hit British Invasion. And British Invasion is a really fun area. We have a bounce house. We call it our punk pit, and that's for children and adults.
Wow.
So it's kind of.
You've been in there already. I see that smile. Yeah, bouncing around.
Yeah, there's 2 separate areas, so we don't want the little kids to get trampled on. But it's something for everybody to do. We also have our roadie stunt show in that area.
Yeah, so you know about that stuff.
Yes,
show, yeah.
Yes, I do. And that's going to be a really fun show. It's a physical comedy, high action stunt show. It's going to have lots of pyrotechnics. It's based off of roadies, who are the people that go around and set up the concerts and make sure everything's ready to go concert time.
Right.
But it's kind of a comedy story about them, and there'll be lots of pyrotechnics, constant action. And the interesting thing about this show is that all the stunts were designed and created basically from the ground up. So you're going to see things in this stunt show that you will not see in any other show in any other theme park.
There's stunt shows in almost every theme park, right?
There's stunt shows in several theme parks, yeah. And typically you have your high falls and Burning Men and gunfighting and stage fighting. This is not like that at all. This is a whole nother level of stunts that's really going to push the bar on all kinds of live stunt shows.
Oh, exciting.
And it's all based to heavy metal music, and it's going to be a great show.
That's still one that would appeal, even with heavy metal music. It's still one that would appeal to kids.
Oh yeah, it's got a real funny plot, and I think a lot of the characters. There's one character that can relate to everybody in the audience.
Good.
Yeah, they're really going to enjoy this show.
There was one area right between Born in the USA and British Invasion. Is that right?
There is.
Or kind of in between?
Yes, it is. It's Lost in the 70s.
Lost in the 70s.
Yes, and that is the home to our dark ride, Knights in White Satin.
Ooh, yeah.
Which, if you're not familiar with the dark ride, it's basically a ride that is enclosed. Okay. It's on a track, and it kind of touches all your senses: smell, feel, sight. So it's kind of a psychedelic ride. So it'll be a fun trip.
Wow. Yeah. So the Moody Blues will enjoy, here on June 3rd, they'll probably go over and help christen that.
Yes, and actually I think the ride's called Knights in White Satin, the trip.
The trip, yeah. That's great.
It should be a lot of fun. There's also a pinball wizard area. There's a sit-down dining area, as well as a merchandise boutique.
Some old games. I heard yesterday, Stephen said Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man and
we'll
Galaga.
Bring it back to the 70s.
Yeah. I'm ready. I don't think we spent enough time in there last night during the first night.
Yeah.
And of course, to see the crowds already interacting and getting some feedback during the sound check. Yeah. This is the sound check is critical to make sure you all work out some of the kinks. I know a couple of weeks ago, obviously, Sneak Peek was going on. And
right.
Megan had shared with us that a lot was happening. I think even the backstage tour, you all have had huge crowds out here. More than 100,000 folks have come to kind of see behind the scenes of what's going to happen.
Yeah, we've been running tours in our backstage preview center, but then we also moved them out here, which is what we were calling Sneak Peek.
Right.
And we've been very successful with our tours, and all the feedback we've gotten has been very positive, and people are very excited about the opening of this park.
Yeah.
And we're excited to have them.
Absolutely, as they kicked off just yesterday. Golly, you think about it, of course, We've heard, I think I heard about some swans yesterday.
Yes, Romeo and Juliet.
Share it for viewers who weren't with us yesterday morning here. What are the swans all about?
Well, basically, when this area, before they started developing it, it had, our lake out there, and we had two swans, Romeo and Juliet, and there was this natural island in the center, and they didn't want to get rid of their habitat, so we kept the island there. So when you see the bridge as we leave British Invasion and go into Rock and Roll Heaven, which we'll get to next, there's a natural island in between there, and Romeo and Juliet, use that island, of course, as their habitat, but they also have Juliet is sitting on an egg right now.
Wow,
so she has
is that
her nest
right?
there.
Romeo and Juliet, this is not another action show. These are two live swans. Yeah.
Swans that, inhabited the area, and of course one of our mottos is Save the Planet. So, with that being said, we wanted to make sure we kept their habitat here.
And you all have done very well, although and so they're going to enjoy the loud or live music, everything going on all the time.
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet,
Absolutely.
I love it. I wonder who nicknamed them that and when that happened.
I don't know,
a little before
but
your time, that's right.
Yeah. But as you move over the bridge out of British Invasion, you get to Rock and Roll Heaven.
Yeah.
And of course, everybody knows Led Zeppelin The Ride is in Rock and Roll Heaven, which is just an awesome, awesome attraction.
Oh, yeah.
And the experience with the music queued up with the ride is just an amazing.
You've been on it.
Yes.
More than once.
Yes.
Even before the big eBay ride.
Well, I don't know.
Last night.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you don't sell secrets. That's right.
Yeah.
That was
But
big bucks raised. Yes, just yesterday, which was very exciting.
Yeah.
Last night to see the celebration of the culmination of a heck of a lot of work to get up to today, or just yesterday, but today and throughout the rest of the sound check here until you all open up. Is it May 9th?
May 9th we open up. Yeah, we've had, a great company here with a lot of great different departments, all working together to make it successful. I think without the collaboration of everybody and all their hard work, we wouldn't be able to do what we did, but because we've got such great people, it's allowed us to get to where we are.
I understand tonight you've got a lot of the families who helped construct the park that are going to be here tonight to celebrate much of what they worked hard, even in their hands. I know a lot of locals you're seeing just yesterday and throughout last night, a lot of locals are giving feedback as if it's their park, as if this is their park, which is a great thing. But surely the folks who helped construct it and put it together and lay out every nook and cranny, it's those families to be celebrating tonight.
Absolutely. One other thing I wanted to mention in the Rock and Roll Heaven is our Malibu Beach Party show.
Oh, yeah, another one of the three big entertainment components.
Yes, we have three big shows, and we have lots of other entertainment, which I'll get to after this. But Malibu Beach Party is a high camp comedy show based off of the Malibu beach scene and kind of a spoof off of the old dating game.
Ooh,
so it's got all kinds of stuff. It has stunt ride bikers. It has aerialists, it has divers, it has dancers, it has muscle men, and it's just a really fun show. It has a little bit of pyro in it, and it'll keep you entertained for a long time.